Hello everyone, Charlene Hess here with Living Whole Beauty, and today's virtual salon tutorial is going to be on how to cover up and camouflage gray. So with all of the salons being closed right now, I know a lot of you have been reaching out to me going, what am I gonna do? How do I camouflage my gray? So I have my friend Cornelia here, awesome. She gets the benefit of having your best friend be a hairdresser. So we're gonna get a chance to get to do her hair today, and she's gonna go ahead and be my model for me. So a couple of things to camouflage the gray. One is if you have a lot of gray directly in your part, depending on how long your hair is, what you can do is you're going to go through and zigzag your part. If you have a comb that has some sort of little point on it, or you can use a pen, or you can use this particular brush happens to have that on it. So I'm just going to go through and I'm going to zigzag back and forth, pulling that straight up, separate the hair, and that's going to bring a little bit of hair from each side over, and that's going to cover up the direct part. So if the part is in a straight line, then you're gonna see more of the gray and the grow out. But if you just go through, zigzag your part, then that's gonna camouflage the gray. So step one, zigzag your part, and that will help to hide it. If you have a lot of gray around the temple area and you normally tuck your hair behind your ears, you're just gonna pull that down instead of tucking it and pulling it back tight. Tuck it and then pull that forward, and that will camouflage the gray around the edges. So camouflaging that, and so that's just a way to quick camouflage it. One thing that a lot of people will do is they'll get the front looking really great, but not realizing that in the back, they'll have this big, huge gap and separation. And so it's just from sleeping on it where the growth pattern separates. So on day 2, to not shampoo your hair every day, you can get the front looking great, and then you have this big open space in the back. I know all of you guys have seen it. You've been in line behind someone in the grocery store or sitting in the pew at church, and it's like, oh, their hair looks great except for this spot. So pay attention to that piece. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to wet it with water. It's important that you do wet it because you can't go in and change it with just using heat. You need to wet it so that you're changing the growth pattern the way that it's laying in the growth pattern. So first I'm gonna get it wet, taking my comb, I'm going to brush it back. So automatically I'm going through and I'm changing the separation. So I can't change the separation with just heat, I have to change it with water. I don't have to get all of her hair wet, just where the growth pattern or separation is. So then I go through and I comb that down so that it's not separating. Pick up your blow dryer, apply the heat, and as I blow it dry, I'm just holding the hair straight out as I go through and blow it dry. So I don't have to do anything with the ends of the hair, I'm just doing the roots so that I can break it up from where its separation is from its growth pattern. So then where that separation is completely covered, you don't have that there. So now the wind can blow, run your fingers through the hair, and you're not getting that big, strong separation. So that's part 2 of how to camouflage your gray. Next step, if you are able to use a product that covers up the gray, a couple of products that I have that I really love are the Style Edit. There's a couple of different versions here. There is the spray version and there is the powder version. I know that Moroccan Oil also makes this, Bumble and Bumble makes it, this particular brand Style Edit I absolutely love. I'll leave the link of how to get that below. The thing I like about it is that it has a little sponge at the bottom, and then the top is the actual color. And it comes in blonde, red, light brown, dark brown, black. So whatever your color is, you can go ahead and get your color either in the spray or the powder. I'll demonstrate both. So take the sponge, tap it into the powder, and then you're just gonna go through and very gently cover over the gray. So as you can see there, it completely covers up the gray and camouflages it. So like in the front part here, where you can see here, you're just taking, this is also really great if you have fine thinning hair, because it can also cover up the scalp. And so there you can see that it's completely covered up. So go back to the back section here. I'll show you how it works. So coming in here, let me have you look up. So taking that section, this is a section that's often forgotten about. And remember, this is the part that everyone sees from behind. Dip it into the powder, go in, and just paint it on. And so you can see it just camouflages the gray so that you can't see it. The other variation of it is doing it in the spray form. So shake the can up really well. And you only need to do this in your part and around the hairline wherever you see the gray. Don't feel like you have to go through and do it around the whole head. You're really just doing it where you can see the gray. So as I have Cornelia look down here, I'm just going to do another section over here. So just for demonstration purposes, separating the hair. You're going to shake it up really well and then just spray it in. And then you can see that spray just completely covers up the gray. And so that will hold you over until you're able to get into the salon and to get your hair colored. If you need more instruction, or if you want to have a little bit more, if you have longer roots that you're dealing with and you want to get an idea of how to work with your hair specifically, please feel free to contact me in the link below. I am doing virtual salon appointments where you can work with me through a Zoom call, and I can look at you, look at your hair, and then give you a specific recommendation. First 10 minutes is free, just an opportunity for me to help everyone keep looking good until salons can open up again. So there it is, quick demonstration. I will leave the link below of how to get these and other products to help camouflage your gray. And if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel if you'd like this video and if you'd like to see more, and leave a comment if there's something else that you would like me to demonstrate for you. Thanks so much and have a great day.